Hello everyone, I am Crawlers and this is another episode of Ridiculous Loadout. By now you should know that it's a series I started way back when in Battlefield 3 where I basically whore myself out for cheap views, basically running a loadout suggested by one of you in the comments, and try not to make too much of an ass of myself in the process. But this really isn't meant to be a tactical series at all. In fact, most of these loadouts that I try to run are either ridiculously bad or just, troll setups. But sometimes a good setup comes along and, I try a kit that I haven't thought to try before, and maybe it goes well. Maybe I forget to record a good run with it and rage at myself at the end of the round. Well, this isn't one of those times. The loadout suggested by Console Gamer 545 is called the Glock Domination loadout. Not that I had to play domination only maps, although incidentally it worked out that way because DICE can't get their heads out of their asses and gave us only 100 tickets on TTM maps. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the Glock loadout. Well, Console Gamer suggested a G18 with a Delta or Mini RDS, a laser sight, and a muzzle brake. Do not use the primary weapons, he said, and use assault or support kit depending on playstyle, and offensive field upgrade, which is awesome, by the way, since it does add much needed ammo to the as one of the upgrades, because the G18 goes through ammo like I go through vodka. And being Russian, I go through vodka. Alright, so as for the actual kit, thank you Console Gamer, first of all, for not including any Battle Pack exclusive items in the loadout. Those Battle Packs are incredibly annoying. You go through like 500 kills with a weapon, and then you don't get the random piece of kit that you need. Ridiculous. Although the Delta RDS was a bit infuriating to get, as it unlocked at 80 kills, and I think after spending that much time with the G18, I pretty much knew that this is one of the most ridiculous and least tactical kits ever. I mean, I couldn't use it outside a pistol-only server, it was that bad. One of the rounds that I went on, I finished with 1-8, a score of 1-8. It was that bad. They are in fact going to write songs about the G18, how bad it is, it's that bad. Worse, actually. Okay, so the actual specs of the G18 have been changed very slightly from Battlefield 3. And it still fires the 9mm pistol round, obviously, from a clip of 20 at semi or full auto at 900 RPM at 380 meters a second of muzzle velocity. The recoil up is still 0.7, and left and right is still 0.4. The hipfire and ADS spreads are just a tiny bit less than they were in Battlefield 3, and the reload times are a little bit shorter at 1.2 seconds for the short reload and 1.45 seconds for the long reload with no bullets left in the mag or the chamber. What separates the G18 from the pack of other sidearms and makes it pretty much infuriating to use is that it has the lowest damage per shot of any pistol out there, since of course this is a counterbalancing to it being full auto. Tied only with the 93R for least damaging sidearm, it does only 18 damage at 8 meters, which drops off to 10.8 at 55 meters. And incidentally, this is even less damage than it did in Battlefield 3, where that was balanced by a sharper drop-off. But let's get back on topic. What is pretty infuriating about the G18 is that the first shot multiplier is 2. Now what this means is that on full auto, the G18 will jump 0.7 degrees up with every shot, except the first shot, which will kick it up a full 1.4 degrees. Now, this might not seem like much, but imagine where you will hit if the target is at 30 meters or so. Now, admittedly, the first shot multiplier is buffed a tiny bit from Battlefield 3, but it's still a lot. And by the way, the first shot multiplier in Battlefield 4 was moved to the last shot of for the burst fire weapons in one of the patches, but obviously this doesn't apply to full auto weapons, so you're pretty much screwed. Now, the laser attachment for this kit increases your hip fire accuracy a little bit, but honestly, if you're spraying the G18 without aiming it, you're already dead. You know, the large amount of kick and the low damaging bullets will spray all over the place. I mean, I couldn't hit the ground in 3 tries hip firing this monster. The red dot sight is actually a welcome addition to this kit, as the iron sights on the G18 suck. The muzzle brake is actually also a good bit of kit for this setup, as it buffs the vertical recoil by 25%, but it also increases the spread per shot by 30%. So an inaccurate weapon becomes even more inaccurate, you know. So this is why I was pretty much sticking to pistol-only servers, as really anything outside, you know, close range, you will be dead in a hurry. And I was playing with 2 of my buddies on the tactical YouTubers TeamSpeak, and one of them has a YouTube channel, which I'll link below, so you can check it out. Well, basically, they had to provide me with constant ammo support, as I was running out super quick, panic spraying all over the place. And yes, I didn't take the ammo box because I wanted the med kit, as I knew I was gonna get shot up with this kit, it being that bad. So, thanks for watching. Please rate, share this video, as it helps my channel grow. Check out my other videos at the end of this one. And remember, in Soviet Russia, YouTube subscribes you.